It's brand new Blind Melon here. Oh, I mean the Scorpion Child on the classic metal show with Antioch.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Shannon Hoon.
It does somewhat.
Sounds like Blind Melon.
Shannon Hoon, maybe a little Robert Plant in there. You know, they're fucking good, man. That I'm claiming it in the chat room. I'll claim it right here. Fucking album of the year to date.
To date
For 2013. It is by far my favorite album so far this year.
Well, Twister Girl down in Oklahoma said she really likes it.
Well, she has great taste then.
She said she texted me.
In some things.
And what doesn't she have good taste in?
Nothing. I'm just making a statement.
She said, this one is good.
Good. I want to hear another one. Did you get the whole album?
No.
I sent it.
I didn't look.
On WeTransfer.
Oh, okay.
Pull that sumbitch down. I want to hear another one.
You want to hear another?
I want another one. I'm taking over the music tonight.
Well, that's fine with me. Because, I mean, Lord knows all you're going to hear from me is Chicago and Dokken. So
that's right. Especially with our big Dokken Fest coming up on Saturday.
Yeah,
week.
Seriously.
Can't believe we're playing anything but Dokken.
Yeah. So what is the plan there, dude? What is your plan? What do you plan on doing?
I plan on going. We're leaving Friday morning early.
We, as in we who?
Me, John, Stephanie, and my friend Scotty.
Okay.
Are leaving Friday morning early, and we're going to drive up. We're going to get there around 4 o'clock your time, and we're going to get settled into the hotel and whatever, and then we're going right to Gigantor. We're going to go check out Newstead and basically probably everything but Megadeth. I'm sure we're going to walk out on Megadeth.
Gigantor is playing in the same place?
In Milwaukee.
Okay.
So we're going to go see Gigantor in Milwaukee. And then we're going to go and, probably party with Red and Jerry after that for a little while. And then go to sleep. And then on Saturday, we're going to meet up, early and hang out with Dokken and the Dokken boys and you and, everybody else.
Sure.
And then see Van Halen, watch bands perform their hits badly.
Right.
I'm not thinking it's going to be a musical, an overwhelming musical night, but it's going to be the last Van Halen show in the States with Roth ever, so why not?
Yeah, supposedly.
I'm thinking that's the way it's. I've heard it now from several people that are business guys within the industry that this is it.
Right,
so,
right.
And oh boy, I heard some awful David Lee Roth this week.
Really?
Oh my God! I go ahead and keep talking. I'll find the link.
Okay.
Because John Drake sent me a link of Van Halen like a month ago, or maybe it might even be longer than that ago. But it's just fucking terrible.
Really?
I mean, really bad.
Well, where did you send this record? This Scorpion
request line through WeTransfer.
All right, I'm looking. It still hasn't come up yet. Still hasn't come up yet.
Well, we're not doing well this week, are we?
No, it's just one of those hodgepodge shows.
That's all right.
But I did successfully individually download the Tracy Guns.
Oh, we could listen to that. I mean, I haven't heard that at all. His League of Gentlemen.
And what is he attempting to do with this band, or do you know anything about this at all?
I don't know a single thing about it. I mean, literally, I got an email from our friend Scott Thomas.
Yeah.
Who is now repping him.
Okay.
Asking if we want him on the show. And I said, well, send us the record.
All right.
And he did.
Okay. And I have it. And I've downloaded all of it.
All right. Well, I guess we could give that a listen.
Sure. I'm opening up the folder here because I had to download it all on the desktop and then move it over to a folder.
Oh, hold on. Before you get to that.
Yeah.
I've got the link.
Okay.
This is Van Halen.
Shoot it over to me.
Putting it in there right now. Paste.
All right. Let me take a look. Oh, this is a YouTube thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is unbelievable how bad Roth is here.
All right. This is This is Van Halen live at the MGM Grand Garden in Las Vegas back on May.
Back in May, so 2 months ago. So this is pretty much what we're going to get.
May 27th.
So, right? This is pretty much what we're going to get.
I would assume so. I mean, this is only a month and a half old.
Yeah, it's probably the last gig they played before this gig that they're going to play next week.
All right. Holy smokes! It's like he can't hear himself or something.
It's fucking unbelievable.
I mean, he's like almost like a whole two bars behind everybody. It's like the monitors are off or something to where he can't hear when to come in.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Let's play a little more.
All right.
Ouch. Wow. I mean, granted, this is taped on a camera phone or something, but
you get the idea.
Yeah, it's just disjointed.
He sounds awful.
Yeah, and he's not even really singing. He just keeps trying to put those wow.
He's not doing any of the words. He's Vince Neeling it.
Yeah.
It's fucking horrid.
Eddie and his son Wolfie are doing, the background vocals, and he's not even matching up with them.
Not at all.
It's weird.
I like it.
How are we doing so far? One break.
He adds nothing to the vocals at all.
Nothing.
It's Eddie and Wolfie singing, and all he's doing is ow, ow, ow. That's all he does through the whole song.
I can't wait to drive 1,000 miles to see this.
Wow. Wow. That's tough.
Well worth the drive, right?
Well, it won't be so far for me. It's only a 2-hour ride for me, but holy smokes.
It's 10 hours for me.
In one way?
Yeah.
No.
Like 9.
No.
That's what Red told me.
It's like, it's from your house to my place is just under 5 hours.
Right.
So it's like 7 hours.
Oh, Red told me it was 9 to 10.
Oh, no way.
That's why we're leaving at 7 in the morning.
It's probably 7 hours, 8 hours max.
Yeah. I don't know. I just know it's. He sent me this. I was like, Jesus, maybe I don't want to go. You want to hear some Dokken and some Ratt to go with it? Because I dug some of that up too this week.
Oh, there was some on YouTube?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Here's Dokken. That's why I'm calling this Bad Vocalist Fest.
Jackal was here the other night, and Alice Cooper was here the other night.
I'm sure Jackal still sounds good. And Alice, sounds good.
Yeah.
This Dokken one's a little tough to hear the vocals, but...
And was this recent?
I don't remember. It's not long ago.
I'm surprised.
2013.
I'm surprised that Don Sun didn't pull this down.
Well, he hasn't heard it yet. Maybe now that we'll feature it, it will.
Because he just basically scans YouTube and pulls down all the... Oh, this was Rocklahoma.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the one Don was texting me like the night on Saturday night saying that you were all set up with passes and everything.
Right. For a show I wasn't going to.
And I was just like, what? He goes, all your passes are ready. There's 6 passes and guest VIPs and all this and that. Where do I meet you? And I was just like, what are you talking about? And then I thought, oh, wait a minute. He thinks this is Wisconsin that we're,
right.
that we were coming to Rocklahoma.
Too funny.
Yeah. He says, I got all your passes and everything lined up. Where do I meet you?
Yeah, in Milwaukee.
I said, no, it's for the Van Halen show next month or in July.
Right.
Oh, okay. All right, I gotcha. All right, this was Rocklahoma. This was the Sunday night closing show.
Right.
Well, that's Mick back there, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's Mick playing.
Yeah, the band sounds great.
Yeah, even Sean.
Yeah. Even Sean. Oh, the stories we could tell if we ever just stopped being friends with any of these guys.
I know. The blow up here in Chicago was interesting to say the least.
Well, I won't even get into it. The comments in Cleveland following that were quite interesting too.
Wow. Ouch. Well, at least Don isn't pulling a Vince Neil.
No, he's doing the words.
He's doing all the words. He's just doing it in a lower register.
And by lower, you mean like below his ankles.
Stop it. Stop it.
Your spoken word.
It isn't like Bret Michaels.
It's pretty close. Come on, I know he's your boy and all. He's mine too, but come on.
Hey, I'll call a spade a spade.
He's totally talking this song. He's not singing at all. He's talking. Play a little more.
I am. Yeah, he sings that one part and then he kind of like falls off on the next part.
He's like, the kiss of death. She pulled in paradise. She lied upon her bed.
That's true.
Like a fallen angel to the devil's charm.
Right. Right.
With the kiss of death.
Right. My goodness.
All right, well, the Rats know better.
And I've seen Ratt, well, it's been a couple years, but at the show that I saw, they were right on.
Yeah. Well, you know what, dude? And I said this to John this week because we were playing these videos and just fucking destroying them, as you can imagine.
Sure.
And I told him, I said, the thing that's always missing with this is you don't have the amplification. And the amplification is what makes it more listenable.
Right.
Even the Roth. As bad as that Roth sounds, if it's a big fat sound with a deepened bass into it and whatnot, it'll sound better.
Right.
I mean, I can't imagine that it sounds great, but it won't be just like pull your hair out bad like that is. So, it's with all three of these. I mean, they are camera phones where you just hear, no bass at all, but it's just raw tracks, and it's like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm. So when I told Don, we were coming up to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, so I'll get to see you in Wisconsin then? I was like, yeah. He's like, cool. Looking forward to the hang.
Well, that's good. Well, then I won't post this on the Spreaker. Make sure we get there and have tickets.
So I asked him, I said, how did the Rocklahoma show go? And he says, it wasn't like the old days, bro.
Meaning what? That there weren't a lot of people there?
He said, the world is changing fast, just hanging on.
Wow.
That's what he said.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they ruined Rocklahoma.
You mean the festival?
Yeah. They ruined it by trying to make it a modern fest, just making it every other fest where it was something special.
Right.
And they ruined it, and I like a lot of those bands that go and play it now, Seven Dust and 3 Days Grace and whatever, but that's not what it was meant to be. It was supposed to be the big 80s fest, and people treated it as such.
Right.
Now it's just any old show. It's a show that should come to my town, so why would I drive to go see it?
Sure. Well, should we hit this Ratt then?
Sure.
Ratt Body Talk.
Songs, so is that right? I'll fucking jam all night, man. You know enough shit.
Yeah, even if you have to set up in the parking lot and play at 4 a.m.
That's right. We'll play at 4. Just stay there, everybody. We'll be there at 4 a.m.
Should we tell that story?
Yeah, we've told it. You can tell it again if you want to, though. It's funny as shit.
About, what was it? 5 years ago?
5 or 6 years ago now, yeah.
Stephen Piercy was touring solo.
Right.
And we had arranged, Chris and I had arranged to broadcast Stephen Piercy's solo show live on the Classic Metal Show.
Sure.
So do you remember the name of the place he was going to play?
Winchester.
The Winchester.
Yep.
Was that over in Lakewood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some club over in Winchester. It was over in Lakewood, and it was in this room. It almost looked like a classroom.
Yeah, it definitely did not feel like a concert room at all.
It was just like this brightly lit room with tile floors and folding chairs, and it looked like some people were there for a conference or something.
Right, it did.
So we set up, got the broadcast going.
Right.
And
remember we set up and then they said, "Oh, we don't have internet here." So we were recording it, remember? We were just going to record it.
But we were also acting as the club DJ.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it turned out it was supposed to be a broadcast, and when we got there they didn't have internet. So then it ended up not being a live broadcast.
Yeah, so oh yeah, that's right. So we ended up doing the show like we normally do.
Yeah.
So we're entertaining the crowd that came out to see Stephen Piercy, and we're just basically playing house DJ.
Yeah.
And then doing our breaks in between.
Sure.
Well, it got to be, I don't know, what was it, getting on 11 already?
Yeah.
And Stephen and his crew had not shown up yet.
Or called.
Yep. So we had Stephen's number, and we called it, and we piped the phone through the intercom so everybody could hear, or the house system so everybody could hear we were talking.
Yeah, we did it Rev style, just held the cell phone up to a microphone.
Exactly. And we said, we're waiting here, we're trying to entertain everybody. Well, what it was is that they had played in Minnesota.
Right.
And that was like it was like an 800-mile drive.
Right.
Which that basically, for a tour bus, that's like 16 hours.
Sure.
And they didn't even leave Minnesota until the morning.
Right. Till like 8 in the morning.
Yeah. So there was no way that they were going to get there until 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
So they basically didn't plan this out at all.
No.
And so we got Steven on the phone, and we're just like, hey, we're waiting on you, and we're entertaining the crowd, and everybody's sitting here waiting. And, we'll be there. Even if we get there at 4 o'clock in the morning, we'll still set up and play in the parking lot. 4 o'clock in the morning. And it was was it late fall or was it early spring?
It was like in the fall, I think. It was like not like real nice out.
Yeah, it was cold outside.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, if you can keep everybody there, we promise when we get there, we'll set up in the parking lot, even if it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right. And meanwhile, then people are racing toward the exits.
Yeah, they're just like, we're out of here.
Fuck this.
Nice.
Too funny.
So we end up being the entertainment for the night.
Yeah, it was a night without Stephen Piercy, hosted by the Classic Metal Show.
Right. What a bust.
It was we've had some fucking awful shows.
All right. Well, here's Ratt doing Body Talk.
All right.
I think we've sold like 20 million records or something like that. By the way, we are trying to do a Ratt record, so we'll let you know about it. It's up to Bobby's skiing and snowing schedule.
What did he say?
He said something about booking it around Bobby's snowing and skiing schedule.
Right. Nice.
All right, my friends, are you ready for some love?
Well, one thing I'll give them is at least they have the energy.
They have the energy. Same with Dokken, for that matter.
Yeah, they're very energetic. Now, is that Juan with them? I can't tell.
I don't know. I didn't really watch it that much. I just listened to Steven doing his really bad in the middle. He sounds okay in the choruses, but man, oh man, he does not sound very good doing the actual bridges.
Well, at least they don't stand up there like old zombies or something. They're still very energetic, and they do pump it out on stage.
Well, yeah, I mean they're okay.
Well, out of the three, I would say that the Rat is the best.
Yeah, who's the worst?
I hate to say it, but Van Halen.
I know.
That's just bad.
It's just not good.
Oh my.
So, do we call it Bad Vocal Fest, or do we call it Great Guitar Fest?
Either one would work.
Do we go half empty or half full with this?
I think that's about it too.
You know, we could say Warren D. Martini, Eddie Van Halen, and John Levin. That's three great guitarists.
Yeah, John was after his surgery, man. He was blazing.
He sounds great.
He does.
I actually talked to him about a week ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, him and I got on the phone and we're just talking about some shit. You know, he needed some changes on his website, so I gave him a call and we were just shooting the shit. He said he feels real good. So,
well, that's good.
Yeah,
well,
he's good. He's good people.
He is. He's a good dude, man.
Yeah, he is. Really nice guy.
Sure.
He's gonna do something with John Drake. You know, where we're gonna pull out the iPad and we're gonna video some of John singing Dokken songs with John playing guitar.
Really?
Yeah. John wants to do it. Both Johns want to do it.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, let's do it.
We're gonna do covers, huh?
Yeah. He said he wanted to play a couple. I was like, all right, we can make that happen.
Well, where are you gonna do this?
On a bus.
Okay.
We'll just do it on a bus, just fucking around.
Sure. Well, whose bus?
Dokken's. Don't they have a bus?
No, they do fly-ins.
Oh, well, then we'll do it in the hotel or somewhere.
Yeah. Well, what I was thinking is where were you going to get the amp?
Who knows? We'll figure it out. Acoustic guitar or something. Who knows?
Nice.